The last person to stand before the Linden Commission of Inquiry was Margaret Somerset, the mother of the Linden teenager who was shot dead on July 18th, the first day of planned protests against electricity rate hikes in the town. Ms. Somerset said that her son was working at an electronics store in Linden and would faithfully provide her with financial assistance.
Ron was very, very helpful. Ron used to go do the shopping. He will help clean the home. He will assist me with the little ones when you're at home with their books and things like that.
She said her son was due to leave for the United States last December. A few days after his funeral, she left for Suriname.
You were planning to move to Suriname before Ron died?
No, I never planned to do so.
So 3 days after the funeral, you just left?
Yes, Mama.
And it had not been in the planning stage before?
No.
And your purpose of going to Suriname was what?
To just take some stress off of my head.
Ms. Somerset's claim for just compensation was the last to be heard by the 5-member Commission of Inquiry that was set up after the deadly protest that left Ms. Somerset's son and 2 other Linden men dead. The commissioners will now get down to drawing up their conclusions and announcing awards of compensation on the last day of this month. Former Chancellor Cecil Kennard, one of 2 local commissioners, spoke about what they expect when the report is released.
Speaking for myself, it was a tremendous experience. I've learned quite a lot. And I hope at the end of the day, whatever conclusions we come to would be accepted and we would not be criticized in the media, as has been the custom over the years. Whenever decisions are made by commission, people will tend to chastise the commissioners.
Kennard said that the commissioners would try their best to come to a conclusion that reflects what took place at Linden during those protests and to award compensation that is just.
We have been analyzing the evidence, we have been having meetings upon meetings because we considered the task that was imposed upon us is of a tremendous importance, because not only Guyanese are looking forward to our report, but the world at large. So having said that, we're going to settle down to a report, and we have a deadline which is the 28th of February, which is not far off. But we can assure you that we're going to do our best, and I hope we're not, if the person or persons who at the end of the day are not happy with the report, I hope you all do not crucify us in the press.
Attorney Nigel Hughes thanked the commissioners for holding the inquiry in an atmosphere of dignity.
I think the cause of the commission arose out of very, very unfortunate circumstances when emotions were very high and times were difficult. And it certainly was no mean task to come into Guyana, particularly those of you who we've welcomed here in that environment.
And of course, it was not all work for the Caribbean commissioners while they were here in Guyana. Trinidad's Dana Sitahal developed her own Guyanese pastime.
That I particularly will miss mingling in Guyana in the national park and the seawall and things like that have made my own.
The commissioners thanked the attorneys who helped to lead questions during the inquiry and the media and ordinary citizens who attended the hearings in helping to ensure that the process was transparent.